Hello students, welcome back. As you know, we are doing the PYQs and this one PYQ is from the JEE 221. Okay, look at the question. The question is integration of 5 tan of x divided by tan x minus 2 is equal to this x a log of sin x. What we have to find out, that's the value of a. The a is lying here, we have to find out the value of a. Okay. Simply what you have to do, that is you have to integrate this one, this LHS you have to integrate, and then after integrating then you have to find out the value of a by equating these two equations. But I will do it in a simpler way. The simpler way is like this. We will differentiate this whole equation we will differentiate it both sides with respect to x, so that this integration and the differentiation will cancel out each other's effect, and we will find out the value of a. Okay, now proceeding on, what I will do, differentiating both sides with respect to x, this will be equal to 5 tan of x, 5 tan of x divided by tan x minus 2. Okay, tan x minus 2 will be equal to the differentiation of x here, that's equal to 1, then plus a, then differentiation of log of sin x minus 2, that will be equal to 1 divided by sin x minus 2 times cos of x, then keep going through the internal differentiation, this will be cos of x, and then minus 2 sin cos of x will be equal to plus 2 sin of x, plus 2 times sin of x, and then plus k will be equal to 0. Okay, now what we have here, the sin x minus 2 cos of x is in the denominator of RHS, and here it is tan x minus 2. Simply look at here, if you will convert this tan in terms of sin and cos, then cross multiplying we will get sin x minus 2 cos of x. Okay, proceeding further, what I will do, this will be equal to 5, converting the tan into the sin and cos, this will be sin x divided by cos x whole divided by tan sin x divided by cos x divided by cos x minus 2. Okay, will be equal to 1 plus 1 plus, okay, cross multiplying here, this will be equal to sin x minus 2 times cos of x. Okay, then plus a cos of x plus a cos of x plus 2a sin of x, 2a sin of x. Okay, divided by sin x minus 2 cos of x. Proceeding further, you see here what will happen, this will be equal to 5 sin of x divided by, cross multiplying, this will be equal to sin x minus 2 cos of x, 2 cos of x, and cancelling this cos with this cos. Okay, this will be equal to the RHS, that's equal to sin x minus 2 cos of x plus a cos of x plus 2a sin of x. Okay, divided by sin x minus 2 cos of x. Okay, now this denominator will cancel out this denominator, this will be 5 sin of x is equal to this whole. Now you see here the coefficient of cos x, here it is a, and the coefficient of cos x here it's minus 2. I will equate both sides, the coefficients of equating coefficients of cos x on both sides, as this is the equality. So from LHS the coefficient of cos x will be equal to 0, and from the RHS it will be equal to minus 2 plus a, so that a is equal to positive 2. So a is equal to 2 is our answer. So the option a is equal to plus 2, that's the D part. Okay, moving further, there is one more PYQ. This is from I remember this from JEE. This is from the JEE 220 222. Okay, it was perhaps in the evening batch, evening shift. The question is little bit lengthy, but a simpler question. That's 2 tan inverse of 1 by 5 sec inverse 2 tan inverse. As you will watch out this question, this 2 tan inverse of x and this 2 tan inverse of 1 by 8, this one is 1 by 5. We will combine them, taking the two common out of the two functions, and then using the formula tan inverse of x plus tan inverse of y, that will be equal to, you know that tan inverse of x plus tan inverse of y is equal to tan inverse of x plus y divided by 1 minus xy, but keeping this view, these two should be less than 1. Okay, these are here less than 1, so we can proceed by this formula. And then moving further, what we will do, I will show you. First we will do this one, tan, keeping the tan out of the box, then taking 2 common out of the two, these two functions, tan inverse of 1 by 5 and tan inverse of 1 by 8. Okay, inside using the formula tan inverse of x plus y, that's equal to 1 divided by 5 plus 1 divided by 8 whole divided by 1 minus xy, 1 minus 1 divided by 5 into 1 divided by 8. Okay, plus sec inverse of root 5 divided by 2. Okay, later we will also convert the sec inverse into the tan. Okay, moving further, this will be equal to tan of 2 times tan inverse of this will be equal to 8 plus 5, that's 13, and divided by 8 5s are 40, keeping that on hold, 8 5s are 40 minus 1, that's equal to 39 by 40, so that 40 will be cancelled out, plus sec inverse of root 5 divided by 2. Okay, moving further, what we'll do, this will be 13 into 3, 13 3 3s are 39, that's equal to tan of 2 tan inverse of 1 divided by 3 plus. Okay, now changing this sec inverse into the tan by a simpler formula which we have studied in the class 10th, or perhaps in the first class in the 10th. Okay, in the class 10th, this will be equal to under root of 5, and this will be base 2, then solving root 5 will cancel out 2, that this will be equal to 1. Okay, now converting it into the tan, this will be equal to tan inverse of perpendicular divided by base, that will be equal to 1 by 2. Okay, and this will be equal to tan of 2 tan inverse of 1 divided by 3. Here is tan inverse of 1 by 2. So we will again use the formula, that one, but before that we had to convert 2 tan inverse of 1 by 3 into the tan by using one more formula, that is tan inverse of 2 tan inverse of x is equal to tan inverse of 2x divided by 1 minus x square. Okay, and this will be equal to 2 tan inverse of 2 into 2 into x, that's 2 by 3 divided by 1 minus 1 by 9. Okay, plus and tan inverse of 1 divided by 2. Okay, now proceeding further, what we will do, this will be equal to tan inverse of this will be equal to 2 divided by 3, and in the denominator there will be 9 minus 1, that's equal to 8 divided by 9, which will become 9 by 8. Okay, plus tan inverse of 1 divided by 2. Okay, almost we are done with this question, that is tan inverse of this will be equal to 2 into 4, 3 into 3, 3 by 4, plus tan inverse of 1 divided by 2. Now again using the same formula, tan inverse of x plus tan inverse of y, we will get a tan inverse of x plus y divided by x plus y. X is this one, y is this one, x plus y divided by 1 minus xy. Cancel out the effect of tan and tan inverse, you will get only this one, and on solving we will get the result. Okay, that will be any one of the option, any one of the 4 options given in this question. Okay, moving further, we have one more PYQ, that's from JEE uh, 2021. Okay, a simpler question but a tricky one. What we have to do, we have to find out the integration. It's from the definite limits. What we have to do, integrate from 1 to e raised to power 37 pi sine of pi ln of x divided by x dx. These are the options. Okay, keep it in view that we will use the substitution method, because pi ln of x will give you the 1 by x. ठीक है. Okay. Now proceeding, put pi ln of x equal to put pi ln of x equal to t. So it will be equal to pi divided by x is equal to dt divided by dx. Okay, this pi divided by x and dx and then dx. This will be equal to pi divided by x and then dx will be equal to dt. Okay, almost half of the question is done, but we have to change the limits as well. Okay, this is sine x dx. Okay, so we will get pi divided by x, dx will be dt, so it will be only sine of t and dt. But the main part is to change the limits. The limits are from 1 to e raised to power 37. Okay, now check out here. If t is equal to if x is equal to as x tends to 1, as x tends to 1, t will tend to, as in this equation, as x tends to 1, ln of 1, that's log 1, that's log 1, log 1 is equal to 0. Okay, this will be equal to t will tend to 0, so t will tend to 0 here. As x tends to e raised to power 37, so this will be equal to pi ln of x, x will be replaced by e raised to power 37 is equal to t. So ln of e raised to power 37, this pi into ln of e raised to power 37 will be equal to 37 is equal to t. Okay, you know this is ln of e raised to power 37, which is equal to directly 37. Okay, this will be equal to 37 pi. 37 pi. Okay, now proceeding further, integrating the sine t, we will get minus cos t, and the limits are from 0 to 37 pi. Then proceeding giving the lower limits and upper limits, we will get the result, and that result is any one of the options. Let me find out. This will be cos t. Okay, this will be equal to the 2. So these were some PYQs from the last 1 or 2 years. 1 or 2 years. Hope you may have get benefit out of these PYQs. Until then, goodbye. Take care.